Hi there, welcome to the Heart's Frontier. I'm Kate, and if this is the first time that you've been here, welcome. Oh, very smoky today. Welcome, and please do feel free to like and comment and subscribe and make sure that you can follow and keep up with all these videos. And if you are returning, then welcome back. It's so nice to have you here again. As more and more people start joining the channel, I actually start feeling different energies as they come on, and it's so exciting to me to tune into you all and to deliver these messages. I just feel so happy so far, and I'm just really, really thankful. So let's do some more. Today, I'm going to do a pick a card reading because I love them. They are so fun for me. Today I decided I'm going to do what is an animal message for you? And what is this animal coming to teach you? This may not be your power animal or spirit animal, if that's your lineage to say that. But so for me, animal guides can come to us in many ways, and a lot of us around the world have similar beliefs about animals and what different animals mean to us. Now, when I give you this animal message, it may be a little bit leaning towards what I feel that animal is giving or what the card says the animal is giving. But if you think of something different, so if I say brought up zebra, and for you, you have like a specific scary incident with a zebra and it means something totally different to you. I don't have anything wrong in my history with a zebra, so I wouldn't have that belief. That may be something that's really important for you to go and reflect on. So do take a moment when you figure out what your animal is to let me know. Let me know whether it brought up something different for you that I didn't mention in the video. I've had a case of jumping cards lately. And yeah, so I'm just going with it, but I mean, they do drop on the ground. I could sit closer, but I don't do that. Okay. Awesome. So I'm going to show you the different animals that we have. No, I'm going to show you the angel cards that I pulled, and the animals will be kept a surprise, but I wanted to make sure I had all of them. Okay. So pile 1, focus. Pile 2, celebration. Oh, you know, I've only done this with 3. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Friendship, 3. And new beginnings, 4. So that was not so hard, guys. All right. Focus, celebration, friendship, or new beginnings. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, pick one that feels resonant to you. And if any of them are jumping out, you can look at the time codes too. I usually try to put them up there at some point anyway. If you're catching it early, I might not have always done the time codes by then, but by the next morning. So pick one that resonates with you. And then I will start with pile 1. Pile 1, focus. Okay, so already this animal is feeling like it's coming in to help you tackle something, some sort of project or some sort of decision that needs to be made. Okay, we have dolphin. It says this and that are true. The dolphin to me is a very playful energy and very intelligent. 818 on the clock if that's an important number to you. Dolphin spirit. Yeah, dolphins to me are like very, very intelligent. They are playful. They do these sort of these bounding leaps. And so it may be that you're getting ready to take a big leap, a big venture into something. And for that, you need your focus. I'm getting drawn to roses. So if roses have been key for you in some way lately, if that's a synchronicity for you, then you can take that. I'm also hearing, okay, if you take this leap, it works. If you don't take this leap, another one's going to come up. I'm I am feeling as though there's maybe some decision making on your side right now that the dolphin is helping you with. Yeah, okay, rebirth and passion. So it feels like you've been stuck for a little while and this dolphin is helping you like burst out of the water and go to the next thing that you need to do. Whatever that is. I do feel like it's going to be something different for this group. Dolphins to me also feel like, because they're so intelligent, they're so wise, and there's a lot of charisma. So if you're a charismatic person and resonating with this pile, then take that as validation if people tell you that you're charismatic. Okay, fire, passion, and this dolphin just leaping out of the water feels like you might actually take a burst of energy towards a new thing that even isn't on your plate right now. And that come spring, you're going to have everything that you want. Everything that you want. So if you take a route now, okay, so this is lake stillness. So you may be feeling called towards lakes lately, or just simply going within and finding stillness. I think that refocusing is really going to help you, however it is you need to do that. And it's going to be a place where you find your power again. Feels like this pile with the dolphin has been a little bit drained lately and not so certain that if you make a decision, it'll be the right one. But the thing is, this and that are true. Both this decision and the non-decision will get you to the same place in the end that you're meant to be. You are meant to be living in accordance with your heart, pile 1. And you're meant to be making more quick decisions. I do feel like this focus is like you've actually been in a bit of like a scattered energy and you haven't been very decisive, and potentially you've also felt inflexible, like there's nothing you can do about anything. But this and that are true. There's nothing you can do about the situation right now that you're in, and there's everything you can do about the situation right now that you're in. So you can choose to see both sides of this coin and pick which one is better suited to you. I would imagine that seeing all of your possibilities rather than 0 possibilities will feel better. But who am I to say? What do I know anyway? Okay, one of these. Rejuvenating rain. So clear the past to heal the present. So it may be that the past hurt, and it may be that the future is bright, and it may be very difficult for your mind to wrap around that right now when you're seeing everything as so linear. So you really need to peel back and have an awareness that if one side of this pendulum swing, this extreme that disappoints you, is true, then there must also be a truth that makes you very happy. There must be 2 things at all times. There's both things at once. Stepping into power. So I did see a power card before that flipped out, kind of flipped around in the deck. So power is really big for you right now. You probably feel as though you've been lacking power, but again, this and that are true. You've had no power in the past, you can have power in the future. Both are true, right? This has been the way things have gone. This is how things can go. Both are true, even if you feel like they're not. Then great adventure. Take a risk and venture forward. So this is pretty clear. Pile 1, it's time to reignite your passion. Start investing in the things that you really do care about in this lifetime. By spring, everything's going to have resolve. So whatever it is you choose in this time to get your way from point A to point B, to point C and D and all the rest, just stay focused on your heart and what's true for you, and it will all come. So do not fear, pile 1, you have got this. If you are looking for more energy, for a boost, if you're looking to get a bit of clarity, if you're not really sure what your passion is or what decision might be best for you, I'm happy to do a personal reading. You can book that down below. I have it listed, and I would love to see you there. It really does feel as though some extra support could help you at this time, pile 1. Now we're moving on to pile 2. So pile 2, celebration, and then you have buffalo spirit. So buffalo spirit says the abundant universe will provide, and then celebration. This is very exciting. What are we celebrating, pile 2? What are we celebrating? This buffalo spirit is with you to remind you that you have all of this ability to call in abundance. So it may be that this group, you've been doubting your ability to earn income, experience, opportunity, wealth, connection, whatever abundance is to you. It may be that you've been doubting that. It may also be that you're celebrating and a little bit unsure, like, do I celebrate? Because what if it doesn't turn out well? What if I'm too eager and I shouldn't celebrate yet? There's no better time than the present to be celebrating. I strongly think that we do not do enough celebrating, especially in this side of the world, and sort of wait for something to come to fruition and then celebrate it instead of celebrating the process, which doesn't really make much sense, does it? I think. So, pile 2. What do you need to trust in this week? Okay. So I do feel like there's some opportunities coming to into your path, which you do not know about yet. And that is really going to shift everything for you. So you do need to trust and celebrate now, because you need to get ready. Whatever is about to happen, there's going to be a lot of opportunity actually your way. I'm feeling as though it's, so I see the fog card here, which says veiled. And I feel as though this information is veiled to you right now for good reason. And it's teaching you how to relax in the moment and do trust before you see the results come in. So before you see the proof, you do need to trust and have faith. This is healing a wound that has been in your family for a very long time of not trusting and of being uncertain and of being in scarcity mindset. Okay, I'm seeing the web weaver, synchronicity, divine intelligence, cause and effect. So cause and effect, put in good effort will come back. Pay attention to the synchronicities that you're seeing, pile 2, because I believe this is how the buffalo spirit is trying to connect to you and let you know that things are going to be okay. But if you keep getting like a synchronicity or a sign or something, and then you say, oh, well, it might not be that, I still have to work really, really hard. Well, you do, but celebrate the fact that these are coming in, because it is a good sign, right? I've heard a lot from clients lately that in ways they're sort of taking away from their own joy. And I just think, what a crime, right? Yeah, there's so many things that can take us away from joy. Why would we do that to ourselves if we can help it? So Swan Queen, transformation, intuition, and patience. Timing wise, I'm feeling like January for this group, you're going to feel a lot more comfortable materially. I'm feeling a lot of like rising energy, which feels like fear and getting caught up. And you don't need to feel caught up, but I understand why you do. So just return back to yourself whenever you feel safe to do so. Keeper of the scales, we have fairness and balance. So I do believe some part of your life has actually not been in total balance and not been fair. My ear is just getting really, really itchy, and this is the left ear. I'm feeling as though, yeah, this is feeling like you were told something that was a lie, that was not true about yourself, not being able to be successful. And that was really, really hard on you, pile 2. So now it's a time to bring yourself into balance, to right the wrongs of what you were told, and not prove to people, but show to yourself that you absolutely are capable of creating this and making this how you would like it to look, doing more, doing better in your life. Yeah, you're going through quite a deep transformation right now, and it may be hard to see what's on the other side of it, but do know that you've come a lot farther than you know at this point. Yes, the Well Watcher, wisdom and power of the divine. This card has been coming up a lot lately in some of the readings. I think definitely one of the YouTube ones. So know that you have the entire power of the divine behind you. And this animal guide of buffalo is a really strong, solid support, providing you with a bunch of different nourishment needs and giving you that big strength that you need for persisting and pursuing a path. It feels like this is an unconventional path. So I do hope, pile 2, that this fog lifts for you soon. But before that happens, you do need to celebrate, accept all this good that is coming your way. Because the thing is, when you're not receptive to it or accepting of it, less comes your way, because it's like, well, why bother? Why bother? And get support that you need. Don't be afraid to ask for support. Support is all around you. Start noticing the ways that people are supporting you and celebrate that. Celebrate every darn thing that comes your way. Pile 2, soulmate. Aw, pile 2. Pile 2, you've got my heart. I don't know why. It feels as though pile 2, this celebration, soulmate, this maybe January return of someone from your life feels as though it's a return soulmate. It could be new if you don't have one currently and you're not sure where they're at. But again, all of this is veiled to you at this time. You are not meant to have this information until the moment that you're meant to have it. So whatever this shift is that's coming up, whether it's in January or not, that's just something I'm feeling for some of the people in this group. Whatever it is that you're meant to go after, it will be successful. This abundant universe is ready to provide you with all the things you want and more. It actually feels like this group wasn't necessarily expecting a soulmate connection to come to fruition, and here you have it. So pile 2, hope that resonated with you. Please do let me know in a comment or a personal message. And I do have personal readings available. So if you would like to really get involved in your situation, I do pendulum chakra readings and balancing. I do oracle card readings where we just sit and talk like this, except I get to talk to you and about what's going on in your life. And it's something I just really love to do. And it's new for me to be fully online. I used to always meet with people in person, but I'm finding I'm actually much stronger online. So yes, I look forward to seeing you sometime soon, pile 2. And until then, please enjoy and do celebrate. Find a reason to party. Don't party too hard. Okay, thank you so much, pile 2. Now we're moving on to pile number 3. Pile number 3, we have friendship. And then we have dear spirit, bring a gentle touch. This I do feel it's something resonant with your friends. Yeah, I do feel this bring a gentle touch. Maybe it's been hard with some of your friends lately. I get the feeling you've been shifting a lot and it's been hard for you to make peace with all of your friends. It feels like maybe you're missing, some of the connections just feel different to you with your friends. If you're feeling a lack of friendship, please understand everyone is going through their own things all the time, but especially this year. And it can be very hard to give support as you need it. I do feel you've been very irritated. My skin is getting very itchy. And I feel as though maybe you've been getting very irritated by some friends or some of the ways they live their life. Just pulling some past life cards here to see whether anything in your past life or your past history with this person maybe is unresolved. Okay. So I'm seeing food and hunger. So potentially you feel as though you're nourishing this person and they may, or you're feeding this person and maybe they're not eating what you're providing. It's like an advice-based thing, I think. And then I have Egypt here as well. Food and hunger in Egypt. So if these resonate with you and your situation, your person, it's been a while since you've felt this way, pile 3. And so that's why this is challenging. You're like, I thought I was done with dealing with friend issues. I don't know why you felt that, but relationships come in to challenge us, right? So, okay. I do need a book for this one. Do I have the book here? Pile 3, I'm going to read off script because who knows? We have the Time Master and the Heart of Sky. So actually, this is feeling good for me to read without it. The Time Master for me is feeling like it's all about the coming and going of time, the passing of time, not being so distraught if a friend doesn't get back to you in a certain amount of time. And trusting the process, trusting that if this person is meant to leave your life, life will show you and guide you. It feels like right now you might be feeling like you need to make a decision and change a friendship in your life, remove a friendship maybe. And the Heart of Sky is letting you know that You have all the possibilities. So if you're feeling like not quite ready to let go of that connection, ask yourself why. Ask yourself what is feeling good and what is feeling challenging about that situation. Are any of the challenging things capable of being resolved by you expressing your truth and expressing what's on your heart in a kind, loving manner? Or if you are already getting proven that this is just not a good fit for where you're at in your life, you do need to respect your own heart and your own limitless potential by making the decisions you need to make to step away. And one of the things that I can tell you is time and time again, I see when people leave someone where they're in an uncomfortable dynamic, it allows both people to grow and breathe when they separate. It does not mean that those people need to be separated forever. But I am feeling as though there's been some arguments with this group and that your time is starting to become overtaken or overwrought with thinking about these friendships or friendship that you're wondering if they fit. Okay, so what is going on with this person? I just pulled 2 cards for it. We have Judge, which is balancing justice and compassion and managing the fair distribution of power. So I do feel part of this is the friend is really not helping, and they're actually quite critical. It feels as though this connection, so it could be a friend, it could be like a relative or something, take what resonates. It feels as though this friend actually is quite a negative influence. Maybe not, because I don't think anyone really wants to be a negative person. I think it's generally a lot of circumstance which causes us to feel that way. But there are many times, right, where on your growth, on your spiritual journey, on your personal path to, like, you know, to personal freedom, you may find that you are limited by situations, talking with people who can't see the forest for the trees at this time in their life, and getting space on their own might help them reconcile some of those things. Whereas if you keep feeding it by listening to these negative things, you're actually not helping them out, because you're letting them know that that's an okay way for you to be spending your time, that that's how you'd like to spend your life, is listening to complaints and gossip. And I would imagine that it's not the way that you'd like to spend your life if you're here. The other card that we have here is Child, and it's Orphan. So this is a very sweet card. He's like in little footy pajamas. Independence based on learning to go it alone, conquering fear of surviving. So this person that you're talking about or thinking about, that I'm talking about, I think has really feared their own survival through much of their life, even emotionally, right? They've felt not really safe or on solid ground. And that's the reason for their chaotic or destructive or defensive or negative, you know, attitude. And that's okay. Like, it's important for us to love and forgive and hold compassion for that person. And I'm not saying you need to leave dramatically, but if you can separate your energy from that person, it would do you so many wonders to be able to step out and do what you need to do. But make sure that you're gentle about it. It really doesn't need to be a fight or anything harsh. Like, that's really, with this group, I'm feeling, you're feeling so pulled to stay and to be, you know, talking to this person all the time, because you think that if you stay a little longer, it might do something, it might shift them. But it's more freeing for you to allow them to figure this out in their life, and for you to become a shining example, a role model of positivity. But it's hard to feel that level of positivity when you are surrounding yourself around. Do you see how this is a cycle? So you stepping away and doing what's good for you will be better for your friendship, whether or not you deal with that head on or not. I do think it's always nice to be able to share if you can, but some people are not in a place where they even can safely receive that type of rejection, is what it feels like for them. So do be gentle and careful with how you manage it. And it does not mean this person needs to be out of your life forever. Absolutely not. Okay, pile 2, thank you so much. Sorry, pile 3. Pile 3, thank you so much. I do feel, pile 3, that if you are looking for further further understanding about this dynamic, I'd be happy to do an oracle card reading for you. I do a lot of relationship dynamic oracle readings because people do have a lot of questions about the different interpersonal relationships that they experience. I also feel though, pile 3, that for you, just finding your own power, finding your own line, listening to your own intuition will help you a lot more as well. Okay, thank you, pile number 3. Wishing you all the best. Now we're moving on to pile number 4. So pile number 4, new beginnings, new beginnings. And cow spirit, the miracles are endless. I love this cow. So precious. I love flower crowns. I'm getting really, really drawn to fairy energy and a lot of like floral stuff with you, pile 4. Let me know if you work with flowers or anything like that, because I'm really, really drawn to the flower elements there. New beginnings, so exciting. Okay, then we have tsunami, wake up call. Okay, part of this wake up call is going to be a miracle, and that's how you're going to end up prospering. Okay. Very interesting. Okay. Pile 4, you got a lot going on. I can feel a lot of energy. I do believe this tsunami wake-up call moment, if it has not come already, is swiftly on its way. I do also feel, oh, there's so, look at this. I have so many cards for you. That's a lot of messages. We're going to go through these quick, like, okay. Pile 4, this wake-up call that you're about to experience is going to push you back into a moment, into yourself. You might be craving, as soon as this happens, whatever this thing happens, this wave that washes over you, it's going to clean a few things up in your life. It's going to allow you to let go of a bunch of things, and you're going to feel like you need to get some quiet space. You're going to actually just feel like you need to get away. And I'm also feeling, you're feeling really called towards water. So that's the tsunami, right? The wave. And understanding your own power. Love and compassion. Potentially this wake-up call is going to have something to do with your relationships and how you've been living your relationships, what you want in the future. And again, you're going to be activated. This new beginning is very exciting, pile 4. I feel this like really, ooh, it's this like fairy energy. It really is quite high and buzzy. So if you've been excited for something, stay excited. These miracles are just going to keep on happening. Don't doubt that miracle after miracle after miracle after miracle after miracle can always be occurring, okay? They don't stop at 1. They don't stop at 3. They don't stop at, you know, some special number for you. Miracle after miracle is happening for you, pile 4. Okay, past, present, and future. This is like, this wake-up call is wrapping up different stages of life for you. It feels like you've been going through so many different growth changes. You've been going through lots of shifts in your life that finally are leading you to a place where you can have this wake-up call moment. It may be something that you instigate yourself, and then it's like a big wake-up call and you asked for it. That's kind of funny. I do that to myself frequently, so I'm with you, pile 4, if that's what you end up doing. Past, present, and future, and then we have sacred space, and it's reversed. So I do feel part of this challenge that you've been experiencing is about getting space for yourself, and that's why that solitude card came out, and island. Really, it's about you becoming an island of a person. And standing alone and seeing the shore and seeing the land and going, I'm a part of you. I'm also entirely myself, my own unique self. Pile 4, I'm feeling like a ton of neck stiffness, which to me symbolizes, whether or not you have neck stiffness or not, to me it symbolizes inflexibility. So it may be that you really want something to work out a specific way, and you have to let go of that control. This tsunami moment, if you don't let go of the control, it will force you to let go of the control. And both are getting you to where you need to be, to a place of joy. Again, seeing the flowers, daisies, maybe chamomile if you've been feeling very stressed out. Chamomile is really calming. I'm hearing specifically German chamomile, which is a really, really lovely essential oil if you've never used it. Softening, really good for child issues. Okay, then we have emotional release. When was the last time, pile 4, that you got really real with yourself? It feels as though you've been putting on a bit of a ruse to say you're super positive, everything's working out fine, and something really doesn't feel right to you, and it's sort of been like concerning you on the back burner, and now it's time this gets pushed to the forefront and you activate yourself to deal with it so you can move forward, move through it. Stripping illusions. Yes, take away all that is not useful to you for this time. Let go and simplify. Oh, it feels, woo, definitely simplify. Maybe that's why I'm being called the flowers as well. Lighten up, simplify, take away all the stuff that doesn't need to be there. All of it. All of it. Just take away all of it. It does not need to be there, then it does not need to be there. Anything extraneous that you're adding to your life that's adding stress, that's a choice that you've made to stress yourself out, right? If you don't need it, get rid of it. It doesn't need to be there. It was a very strong message. I feel like I'm scolding someone. I will laugh if this is the pile that later on I watch this and then it's mine and I'm scolding myself. I'm sure it'll happen at some point. Okay. Letting go, letting go. This makes sense. Masculine energy, it's time for you to do things rather than sitting back and expecting them to be done for you. This does feel, I am feeling this group is going to be the one causing their own wake-up call moment. You know it's time for a wake-up call, time to get it. Ancient wisdom. So this could be about birch. If birch is an important symbol for you, as it is for me. Ancient wisdom also is talking about that which you know very deep down, very rooted inside of yourself. I do feel like you're very wise, pile 4, and you may not have been acting wise lately. And then we have perception. So you're really changing the way that you see things, the way that you view everything in the world is really, really shifting. I do feel this cow spirit is a very nurturing, mothering energy. So if you have been feeling some sort of maternal connection, yes, wow, okay. That may be a part of this. I also feel something that's important with cows is how much they give and how steady they are. Okay. So we have Odin, Psychic Insight. I pulled some Keepers of the Light card. I do feel this group needs a little bit of a lift in life. Your third eye is open. See truth for what it is and follow your intuition. So are you getting, I feel like this group must be getting intuitive signs. You might be seeing synchronicities and getting signs and symbols of what it is you need to do, and you might be ignoring it. And when you ignore it, the wave comes for you anyway. Master Jesus, forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Light, love, and forgiveness. This is the path you are on, pile 4. Father healing is also possible at this time. So it could be mother healing, it could be father healing. I'm feeling for this group. There's a bit of both, actually, a bit of, you know, both camps. Odin and Master Jesus, psychic insight and forgiveness. Part of this forgiveness is forgiving yourself for not having heeded that insight in the past, for not really listening, for discouraging it and keeping yourself in a place that didn't make you happy and felt very hard, felt like a lot of weight. Then we have Commander Ashtar, call to action. It says, take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. Walk your talk, pile 4. You're so ready. You're so ready and so about to create this new beginning for yourself. You just need to trust that these miracles are going to happen. It may have been a while since you've experienced what you would consider a miracle, and I beg you to look further, look deeper as to where these miracles may have been hidden from sight, but also just do trust that when you listen to your heart, that's maybe the reason they haven't been coming. When you listen to your heart and act on it, more and more come. It's amazing. It's quite shocking, actually. Might leave you a little bit breathless, this activation that you're about to go through, but it's all for your higher good. All for your higher good. Pile 4. Pile 4, I think you need one more card. That was so many cards. I think you need one more. What are we going to use? Your past life. So this is about the ancient wisdom. card, pile 4. Scribe or writer. If part of this venture, in one part of it, you would like to be writing something, that's validation. I just wanted one little thing for us, for this group, one further piece of advice. And also candles. Okay, so the scribe and writing, if you have not been writing, it's time to get back to it. If you're not really used to doing any writing or journaling, perhaps the candle message is for you, and looking at a candle is really, really soothing, may help you feel more at home, more at peace. I do feel writing by candlelight is something that every writer should do if they've never done it before. It's quite different. I find it's quite a different experience to write by candlelight than to write by a regular lamp and electric light. This next step for you, pile 4, the tsunami wake-up call. You're either in it or just about to be in it, and you might have caused it. And it's so going to show you how many miracles are out there for you. And I'm so excited for you to see all of that. I really think it's going to be good. So pile 4, thank you very much. Don't forget those flowers and trying to lean to flower healing in some way to help keep things soft as you transition through this, what may be a bit of a tumultuous next transitional phase. If you do need some support, if you're looking for, essential oil recommendations, I am an aromatherapist, so I can help with that. But I also do have personal one-to-one readings and healing services. If you're looking for a power animal to be returned to you, or if you're looking to just get a little bit further energy balancing to support you in this time, I do pendulum chakra balancing as well. So all of that is online. It's listed below, and I would love to see you there. And if not, then just whenever our paths cross next, virtually or in person. So take care, pile 4, and enjoy the rest of your day.